Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you're doing well. We're going to jump right into the message for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Scorpio. As always, keep in mind these are general messages, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. If you're interested in a personal one-to-one message reading with me, you can book that through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. All of my information is in the description box below this video. Just click onto the word more and you will see a drop-down box with all of that information. Okay, Scorpio, let's get into it for Sun, Moon, or Rising. What is the message for Scorpio? Three. We have soul contracts, inner child, and the Heyoka, or the trickster. Very interesting here. You may be aware of this because Scorpio, you're pretty intuitive, but sometimes when we have the trickster energy, it can really trigger trauma of our inner child. But that is exactly what soul contracts are contracted to do. And they do it with love, but it doesn't feel that way. It doesn't feel loving. It doesn't feel warm or fuzzy. Usually, it actually feels painful if the inner child trauma is still present and not healed. The purpose of this is for you to go deeper into the pain, to annihilate an aspect of you that had been protecting you from being re-traumatized or re-experiencing the pain. However, that is, we must go through that pain to heal it and come out the other side. Otherwise, we are perpetuating and holding on to deep wounds and scars that will continue to experience them from the same soul contracts or new soul contracts until the end of time, until it takes, sometimes it takes time for us to recognize, like, oh, this is actually the universe coming through another person to me, to awaken me to my inner child wounds, to free the inner child, to come back to life and experience life again. But it seems as if it is a trick, the Heyoka, the trickster. And the trickster energy, actually, nothing is bad. That's the other thing. There is no good or bad. It just, everything is what it is. Then the trickster energy has a much more loving approach to touching in on our inner child wounds than say truly being re-traumatized by another. So I don't see this as, this is really innocent, and you may have held some very strong boundaries or maybe even some resentments towards some of the soul contracts that have done this for you. But I'm here to tell you to recognize and release any judgment that you have on anybody else. Forgive, and it's safe to open your heart up again. Okay, let's keep going here. And when you do this, you will see that the soul contracts are unconsciously touching or pouring salt on old wounds. They don't know what they do, Scorpio, but they're basically reenacting their own pain that you may be triggering in them. It's not just a one-sided thing here. This is when things seem very contradictory and very confusing, or it's intense energy. You can tell when you're with a soul contract or somebody in your life is a soul contract because the magnetic pull is strong. There's an intense energetic pull, push-pull involved there. Okay, let's keep going here. And it does. Man, until you're really fully enlightened and awakened, it is so confusing. I'm here to tell you. I mean, we all have these experiences, but when I really truly woke up from each and every one of them, I really had to laugh at myself and at the situation once I, went deep into my inner child wounds and did the healing, did the work necessary. But don't hold any grudges or resentments towards anybody. And I'm not seeing that you are. Okay, throat chakra. Oh, these soul contracts are triggering you and your ability to express and speak your truth. Yes. You may have found that certain friends or certain people in your life, they didn't seem to hear you or listen to you or maybe even talked over you, right? And other times they were like deeply knowing you. It's like, how did you know me? You don't even hear a word I say. It's definitely a wound, but it was also meant to empower you to express and speak your truth always. Don't hold back, but do it with loving kindness. Also, teaching you to listen as well, because we mirror each other, and when somebody triggers us and we feel really repelled by them, most likely we have that aspect hidden in a blind spot within us as well that we have repressed, denied, and suppressed about ourselves. And again, it is all linked to inner child wounds. Solar plexus, yes. Knowing thyself, feeling confident and secure within yourself. Strong inner strength. This person, I'm just going to make it singular for right now, but you may have had multiple soul contracts and you weren't fully aware, but someone definitely hit some wounds, triggered some wounds, but also really started to activate these chakras: throat chakra, solar plexus chakra, your gut instinct as well, but the will, the drive, the confidence, the power center in the solar plexus. Bringing it into more balance, whether it was out of balance one way or the other, overinflated or underinflated. Prosperity begins, accelerated motion, passion ignited. Wow. Okay. So, Scorpio. For those that resonate, you definitely were under the spell of the trickster with another. And overall, I see that you both have, you definitely, I'm going to just talk about you here, but I am picking up on both, have really withdrew your energy from one another. Maybe took a little bit of a break or a long break to kind of go on your own healing journey. We have triumph. Oops. Triumph below that. Discontent and boredom below that. I'm not going to keep digging down there, but this person misses you, and I think deep down you do too. You miss them as well. Something new is about to grow between you both. There's two hands here. There's a seed that's been planted, and this prosperity begins. There's new growth and there's abundant fruition growing on this tree. It's moving fast. The timeline is moving fast. The energy is moving fast. And again, more solar plexus energy, passion ignited. You are meant to work together in more ways than just trigger and mirror each other. All right? Whoever I'm talking to, this reading is for you. And deep inside, you know it. But this trickster energy really threw you for a loop. Like, I don't want to experience this again. And it may have taken you a while to finally recognize, I got some healing to do. I need a little time out. I need a little break. Right? Need some, and the water is very healing. It also represents our emotions. Surrendering to the emotions that were being brought to the forefront. Past life connections for sure. Soul contracts. We meet every lifetime. Meet every lifetime. This might be the first lifetime that you actually will be working together with spirit on a whole new level of consciousness, because we're evolving from past lifetimes. We've evolved. Tell me about the throat chakra, please. Strength. Meeting this person and having experiences with this person certainly has given you strength, shown you the strength within you that you didn't even recognize that you had, but more importantly, the strength to be authentic and honest and real and express that. And that's not easy. Especially if your inner child, if your childhood, some of your trauma was based around you speaking up for yourself, or maybe not being allowed to speak up for yourself, being punished for speaking up for yourself, or speaking the truth. Tell me about the inner child with solar plexus, please. More strength with the solar plexus. So this person, the soul contract, may have been more expressive than you. 2 of Cups. There's love. Look at that. There's love, there's connection, there's color. There is, I don't want to say duality. Diversity. Yeah. You might be 2 sides of the same coin. Temperance, 2 major arcana here, and Justice, 3 major arcana. Wow, Scorpio, I feel this. I feel it in my throat chakra, and I resonate with it. Yes, Temperance is asking for, it's showing you patience, balance, forgiveness. I'm falling under the trickster, the Heyoka. One day you're going to laugh about this with this other person. Truly you will. Both people needed to heal deeply, deep-seated inner child wounds. Okay? There's a lot of love there, though. There is. It's a tight connection. And maybe that's where some of the pain came in as well. Overall, there's justice, though. There's a balance that is being made. And look, you see the reflection? You guys reflect each other, mirror each other, and this is coming into balance. The more you bring your life into balance, the more the other person brings their life into balance. And when I say life, I mean all of your chakras, all of your awareness, all of your strength, not over or underinflated. Do we have anything else for Scorpio before we get into the advice? You could still be a little standoffish, like this trickster energy really took you for a ride. And I don't think that that's a ride you want to take again. But it's a big lesson. Big lessons were learned here, Scorpio. Big lessons. And soul contracts come through as friends, very close friends, come through as relatives sometimes, even lovers. But regardless, you just know, you know each other. There's a lot of telepathy going on. You can feel each other. You can finish each other's sentences. You just know. And when you know, you know. Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands. Okay. Ten of Cups again. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. This is... I didn't even need to pull this last spread. Definitely a whole new awareness, new passion, new drive. All right, he's holding the globe. Let's take this, let's go forth again in a new way. Now I have truth strength, not ego strength, true soul strength. Queen of Cups, compassion, empathy, love, honor, respect for myself as well as others. Two of Cups, again, we have love. There is love here. Love through the challenges. Look at that. Loving through that trickster energy. I love you even though I got tricked. But now suddenly my judgment about the other person, maybe on both ends, is changing. I see the divine in you. I see this as a divine intervention for us both. Ten of Pentacles. There's a legacy here for both of you. So you both possess, and we have the Tower below that, which is not a Wheel of Fortune below that, and the Emperor. What? That's big. That's big, Scorpio. The power in the energetic combination with you and this soul contract is unstoppable. So you may have had outside forces, sources, other people that really tried to break up this connection as well. It could be gossip and whatever. You know, there's always a trickster. There's always some kind of trickster energy. I don't see that either one of you really fell for this. It was more like both of you were really triggering deep inner child wounds within each other, and it was time to kind of like take a pause, take a break, and go into a healing, separate, you know, healing paths. But yeah, don't doubt this. You can't doubt soul contracts like this. There's deep love. And you guys have worked together in other lifetimes. It's beautiful. What is the advice for Scorpio, please, for this reading? Don't forget to click the like button, Scorpio, if you are liking this video. I appreciate all of you who do. Take the time to do that. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Feel free to comment. I love to read all your comments. Woo. We're not going to take that, but White Buffalo wanted to show itself, which is a very magical card. Magical, mystical. If it comes back out, we'll put it in the middle. If it comes back out, it comes back out. Meant to be. All right, what is the advice for Scorpio, please, for this reading? Both of you, but this is your reading. Wounded healer. You're both very strong healers. Soul contracts really possess big energy, big, powerful healing energy. We also go through the biggest challenges and the biggest things to heal from and overcome before we can use this healing energy in its rightly manner, in the way it's meant to. Let's read it from the book. We turned right to it. And both of you know You both have a desire to help others and help, the world, the environment, whatever it is for you, this passion here. I mean, it's very much in alignment with your energy. But when we have our own wounds and we're acting out of that from our inner child wounds, even unconsciously, the energy is just not as successful or powerful in healing others, because we need to use it to heal ourselves first. Anyway, wounded healer. Healing energy, vitality, and life force energy are flowing through you and to you. You are a healer, and you provide healing for others, even if you are not conscious of it. Whatever needs healing in your life will be resolved. Your so-called faults are becoming your virtues. No matter what happened in your past, the past does not need to equal the future. It's true. The cracks can be where the light enters the soul. Let me turn the page. Okay. Your native spirit wants you to know the wounded healer is a tradition in native cultures that asserts that some of the greatest healers are those who have gone through hardship and survived, or who have been wounded and healed. It's believed that these individuals can provide great solace and can instigate profound healing for others. You may have been wounded in your life, or you may have gone through challenging times, but the roots go deepest where the wind blows strongest. You are a healer in the most profound sense of the word. Healing energy is surging through you. Whatever in your life needs healing is being addressed on the inner realms. Your strength lies in the difficulties that you have overcome. And one of the big messages I'm getting, Scorpio, as I'm reading this with chills, is one of your biggest healing abilities is through your words. Probably both of you and this other person, but again, we're focusing on you. Your healing energy is through your spoken word, your written word, your ability to listen. You may have a powerful voice and you don't even fully realize it's the magnitude of its potential power for healing for others. So that is what I have for you this week. Wow, that's big, huge. I hope that you found this to be helpful for you. And I am sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.